everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews. So, today is going to be very different. We will be reviewing the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Abominus, which consists of Legion Class Whippersnapper, Legion Class Blight, Legion Class Hunger, and Legion Class Winrazor, and Legion Class Twin Strike. So, let's get down to the review table and see what the big deal is for this set. So, let's get it on, man. Let's go! Okay, so here are the Predacons. I mean, these, obviously, they're meant to homage the G1 Terracons, you know, the Hunger, Sinner Twin, Cutthroat, Blot, and Whippersnapper. Well, these are the only two characters that have the same names. But these three, their names were changed because I think they lost the trademark. Yeah, Hasbro kind of lost the trademarks to their names. So Blot became Blight, when Cutthroat became Winrazor, and Sinner Twin became Twin Strike. For a reason. Anyway, so yeah, so this set is actually a fun set. So now, not gonna lie, truth be told, this is not the Predacons Rising set. So this is the individual releases of the Predacon dudes that combine to form Abominus. Unfortunately, the only thing that kind of sucks is that their instructions, they don't show you how to transform them into combined mode. No, they don't. They don't really show you how to transform these into combined mode. They just show you from beast mode to robot mode, and that's it. That's all of it. So the only way to get instructions into that show you the combined mode transformations is the Predacons Rising set. That's the only time that you can actually see, you know, documented, my tongue stopped working. That was the only time that you can see, you know, instructions for the combined mode transformations. That was it. That was all. But for the individual releases, you have to go to videos and then just see how to transform them into their combined modes. It's unfortunate. But anyway, so we're going to take a look at all these today. So from left to right. So the first member we're going to take a look at is Whippersnapper. So we got this little blue and gray and yellow beast right here. When I got this guy, he reminded me of Grimlock because of the little T-Rex arms. And it's quite funny that they actually reused this mold for two Grimlocks. They reused this mold for Age of Extinction Legion Class Grimlock and the Last Night Legion Class Grimlock. And they also reused this mold for one of the Infernicon dudes from Infernicus. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. Let's get in closer. We take a look at the details right there. Got a nice little bit of yellow for the eyes. Got nice blue paint, coming down to the spine right there. Got the yellow paint right here, yellow paint right there, and you can see his robot mode head just blatantly visible. So there you go. And then you come to the back here. You can see the hands, robot mode hands, are just blatantly obvious. So yeah, I mean it's a nice little beast. You know, technically a dragon. Yes, I don't know. I mean, it's a Predacon, so yeah. I'd say it's a dragon, so yeah. Anyway, so articulation-wise, there's not much of articulation in this mode. You can see the arms can actually rotate around. They can't rotate a full 360, unfortunately, but it is what it is. These hind legs right here, they can actually rotate full 360 on this ball joint. You can move out a little bit. You can move like that if you want to. Hey, this thing you can do. You can use this hinge if you want to bring the leg down even more. So yeah, I mean not much to write home about. That's pretty much it for the beast mode. So now let us say wait, no, he does include one weapon. He does include a weapon. So let me pause for a second right here and I'll get the weapon for you guys. Okay, I'm back. So I had to look at images to remember what weapon that he used, that he came with. He came with this thing. He came with this kind of a crossbow kind of weapon right here, and yeah, sure. So yeah. Anyway, so the way to store this, there are ports right here. You can actually plug this right here for storage if you want to. it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. It's kind of a weird way to store this. Or if you want to, you can see there's a port just sticking out right there. So if you want to, you can technically, plug this, right here. If you want to, it's ridiculous, but hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. But storage doesn't really matter to me in alt mode anyway. So just for a quick size comparison, I'm just going to bring in the Power of Primes Deluxe class Ripper Snappers. You can see how they scale with one another, and yeah, I mean, this is the Legion class, this is the Deluxe class, so yeah, I mean, okay, so I'm gonna get this guy out of the way, so there we go. And so yeah, anyway, so now let us transform Ripper Snapper into his robot mode. So I'm gonna transform him into a combined mode later on. So now to transform this guy into robot mode, it's pretty easy. Just flip out his head, just like so. And yeah, one problem with this figure is that it kind of pops off the head very easily. So there we go. Sheesh. Anyway, and then you rotate the arms down just like so, and just raise all this up. Just untab this section right here. It's kind of tight. There we go. Untab that. Bring this up, and just tap this into place. And there we go. So now the legs, just split the legs right here, and just rotate them down like so. Rotate them up like so. And just bring this piece around like so, put that into place, and then just stoop that into place. There we go. Now you got one leg all done. Same thing on the other side. Just bring this up, click into place. There we go, and then just stoop it into place. And I think we're done. Yes, we're done. So there you have Ripper Snapper fully transformed into his robot mode, and pretty cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I like the design of this robot mode. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's a Legion class figure. It's kind of limited in articulation, so yeah. Let's get closer. Take a look at the details of the head sculpt. Nice head sculpt. Nice red for the eyes, yellow for the face, and got the Predacon symbol right there. Nice blue for the nice turquoisey color for the chest, and yeah. I mean, not much to write home about for this figure. It's simple, it's straight to the point, so yeah, all around it's still a fun figure to mess with. I do quite like this figure, so it's pretty cool. So now, articulation wise in robot mode, the head can move down, I guess, or it keeps popping off. I don't know why. Maybe the plastic is a bit too thin or too thick, I don't know. But it's supposed to rotate up like so. There we go. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend moving the head too much. The arms, they are on a ball joint. I already went through the arms, so yeah, you know what you're supposed to do. The legs, they move up that far, can move back only that far, and they can move out only that far, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I mean, there's no knee joints. There's not a lot of articulation on this guy, so. Yeah, I mean, you can't really pose him, so no. So yeah. Anyway, just for a quick size comparison, here is Ripper Snapper compared with the Power to Primes version of Ripper Snapper, and obviously two different designs, two different type of robot modes. So yeah, I mean, these two designs I do quite like. They're pretty cool. This one is more towards the G1 design, and this one is more towards Transformers Prime-esque design. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So now let us move on to the next member of this team. And here we have Blight, or Blot, whatever you want to call him. Fully transformed into his kind of a troll, monster, dragon mode thing. I have no idea what's going on here. I mean, it's a cool alt mode, I will say. It's a cool beast mode, but it's kind of weird, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, nice paintwork all around. Got the yellow paint right here, got this light purple paint as well. Got the yellow paint right here, yellow paint right there, light purple paint for the fingers as well. And yeah, I like how the robot mode feet actually, close up to make out the beast mode hands. So that is pretty clever in my opinion. You can see the robot mode hands are just blatantly visible. So So there we go. I don't need to do size comparisons with the rest of the members because you already know how big they are because I already used this guy as a test shot. So yeah. But yeah, it's a nice little done, nice little beast mode, I will say. Pretty cute, pretty adorable. So yeah. Now, articulation-wise, in this mode, no head articulation, unfortunately, but the arms can actually rotate a full 360 to move in and out. You do have a bit of rotation right here. You can actually open and close the fingers, and the legs. They're on the ball joint. You can rotate around, move forward, move back, move out a little bit. They can't really move out, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the articulation. So now I'm going to talk about the accessory that he does include. So the accessory he includes, hold on, I'm trying to remember, hold on. Okay, I just remembered. So he does come with a hammer, which kind of looks like the Forge of Solus Prime. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. Yeah. But with just one side of the hammer. So, yeah. I guess he's holding Mjolnir right now. Anyway, so the way to store this weapon is, you can see there's a port right there on his shoulder, and you can plug it right there if you want to. Hey, it's a thing you can do. Or you can see there's a port right there in his mouth, so you can technically plug this into his mouth for storage. Think like a gun or something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't really care for storage in beast mode. So yeah. So now let's get right down to the transformation for Blight. So the transformation for the Blight is pretty easy. Just bring this head around and just flip that all the way. So there we go. And just untab this chest piece right here. Untap the chest piece, and you can flip out the head right now, and just bring this down like so, and just bring this over, bring that over, and there we go. Just bring the leg down, rotate it forward, flip out the foot, and there we go. And just bring the leg down, and just rotate this around to make sure the leg is straight, and flip out the foot, and there you have the legs all done and ready. So now you want to take the arms right here, just rotate them around, flip out the fist, and there we go. And just rotate this around, flip out the fist, and I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we are done. So there you have Blight, or Blot, whatever you want to call him, fully transformed into his robot mode. And again, a cute robot mode, I will say. It's a really, really cute robot mode. I will, I like it. I love it. So yeah, let's get closer. You can take a look at that head sculpt. Nice head sculpt, nice red for the visor. Kind of a sound wavy head sculpt, I will say. Kind of a, yeah, it looks like G1 Soundwave. Nice Predacon symbol on the chest right there. And yeah, nicely detailed all around. So that's pretty cool, I will say. Unfortunately, this doesn't really lock into place, the crotch. I think I broke the tab on the crotch. Yeah, I kind of broke the tab. Yeah, I kind of broke it. So unfortunately, so that's why this one is weebly and wobbly like right now. But hey, that's what it is. I mean, the chest piece is still holding it together. So technically, but yeah, articulation is pretty much the same. Like in beast modes, I won't go to it like too much. So yeah, the arms can move out a little bit. The hands can actually move inward due to transformation. You get the rotation of the knees. The feet can actually move down some. So yeah, I mean, the articulation is pretty much the same. They're on ball joints as well. So yeah. So yeah, there's nothing much to write home about with this guy. Oh yeah, the head can actually move, look up. You can't really look down. So yeah, I mean, it's a Legion class figure. What are you going to expect? You're not going to expect that much of articulation here and there. So yeah. Anyway, so now that is pretty much it for Blight. So we're going to move on to the leader himself, Hunger. So he turns into this double-headed dragon mode thing. I mean, it looks kind of cool. It looks pretty cool, I will say. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, but yeah, nicely done dragon head sculpts, I will say. Nice yellow for the eyes, and yeah, I got this little arm section right here. They're molded in one piece, so if you move the one arm, you're gonna move the other arm as well. So they're actually pinned together. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, you can see the robot mode hands are just blatantly visible. So There we go. Nice yellow paint for the legs as well. Nice yellow paint for the feet. That's nice. That's really nice. So yeah. Now articulation on this in this mode. The heads, the necks, you can see they're on the ball joint, can move out like that. And, the heads also, they're on the separate hinges, can actually move up and down. You can actually move the arms around if you want to. The legs, they can move a full 360. Can rotate this around. You can actually move out a little bit, and you can actually move the claws up and down as well. So you can't really move the tail because the tail is locked into place. So yeah. Actually, it's not really tabbed into place. You can actually move down the tail, but that will reveal the robot mode head. So I'd rather you keep the tail locked together. So, anyway, so yeah. Now, the weapon that he uses is the this thing. It looks like a saw, kind of a gun thing. I have no idea. So to store this this gun right here, you got multiple ports right here, so you can actually plug this port if you want to for storage, or if you want to be funny about it, you can actually plug this into the sides of his head, if you want to. Hey, it's ridiculous. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can actually, whoops, he fell down. You can actually give the weapons, give the individual weapons to your individual robots. So yeah, they can actually hold the weapons, individually. But I didn't show them holding the weapons because you know how they work. I mean, okay, fine, okay, sure. You can actually, take this weapon and just plug this in, right there. Give him the saw blade, give him the crossbow, I mean, and you can actually give Blight the hammer if you want to. Hey, it's a thing you can do. Doesn't want to plug in. There we go. That's the best I can do. Hey, Hunger, stop. You stop. Hey, Hunger, stop. Please stop. Anyway. Anyway, let's transform Hunger into his robot mode. So just flip this up, flip that up, and there we go. And just bring this down, rotate this to the side, bring this down, rotate this to the side, and flip the tail around like so, and just flip this up just like that, and flip around the dragon heads, as feet, and there you go. So there you have Hunger fully transformed into his robot mode. That's pretty cool. I mean, nice, short, and squat. I like his robot mode very, very much. So yeah, really nicely done. So got a nice Predacon symbol right there on the chest. A little bit of yellow paint right there. Got the white paint on the chest as well. Got a nice silver paint for the visor. Yeah, I mean, definitely he could have been better if it had more paint, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, now articulation in this robot mode is gonna be the same articulation in robot mode, so I don't have to go through it again. So I mean, you got the ball joints, the arms, bicep swivel, kinda. So the head can't really move. Yeah, the head can't move. Ball joints of the legs, can actually move down the feet if you want to. Hey, it's a thing you can do, and you can give Hunger the weapon as well. So you can actually have him holding the weapon like that. So that's pretty cool. So now let us move on to the next member, which is Winrazor, which is obviously an homage to G1 Cutthroat. And his name, Cutthroat, he can cut throats. I'm sorry. So yeah, but this is a nice little dragon mode, I will say. Nice yellow paint for the head sculpt right there. Nice red for the eyes as well. Nice yellow paint for the toes as well. And all around, nice green finish to this body right there. I do quite like that. Nice Predacon symbol right there as well. Purple paint for the wings. That's awesome. And yellow paint for these little claws right there. So yeah, I mean, all around, it's a nice design, I will say. Articulation, you can actually move the wings around if you want to. You can actually move this around to make the wing bigger, or put this in to make the wing smaller. So that's pretty cool. You can actually fan out the wings just like that. So that's pretty cool. You do have articulation of the legs. You can move ball joints. You can move forward, move back, move out, and do the full splits, and move the feet up like so. I mean, just do the transformation, but hey, you can actually move it if you want to, and you can wag his tail. You know, you can wag his tail. And of course, you can move his head. You know, at this hinge. You know, hey, move it up and down. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So now the weapon that he uses is, you know, it's another crossbow. So yeah, it's another crossbow, and you know, you have ports right there on the sides. You can actually plug this right there for storage if you want to. It looks ridiculous. Or if you want to be funny about it, you can actually give him, you know, the crossbow and put it into his mouth. That's funny. That's hilarious. Anyway, so now let us transform Wind Razor into his robot mode. So now just flip out the feet, and there we go. So now just bring the head down just like so, and just rotate the robot mode head around just like so, clip it into place, flip up the tail, there we go, and just bring the arms forward, and just bring this down, and then you're done. There we go, we're done with the robot mode transformation. So we're done with Wind Razor's robot mode. So yeah, I mean, Wind Razor, I will say, I think this is my favorite robot mode out of the Predacons. I will say he looks pretty good. So yeah, let's get closer. We can take a look at the details right there. Since you know this the plastic color is kind of too bright, you can't really tell that whether the face is painted. So the face is painted with a nice yellow with the red for the eyes, so that's pretty cool. Although his eyes kind of look fugly. They kind of look off, you know, and it doesn't look straight. They were trying to paint the eyes and it's weird. But yeah, it's a nicely designed robot mode, I will say. I mean, like I said earlier, this is definitely my favorite robot mode design, I will say. It looks pretty good. But yeah, articulation-wise in this mode, the head then doesn't really move. The shoulders, and it can actually move the full 360, move in and out. You know, you have ball joints at the elbow. You have ball joints right there. You can rotate it around if you want to. The legs, you can move up that far, you can move back that far. You can pretty much do the full splits, and you can actually move this down like a kind of a knee joint, or no, it doesn't have a knee joint, so it doesn't really have any knee joints or any ankle tilts or whatsoever. But yeah, it's a Legion class toy. What do you expect? So it's nothing that much. It's very simple, very basic. So excuse me. Anyway, so you can actually give him the crossbow if you want to. That's pretty cool. Or you can actually just put this crossbow into his hand just like that. You know, have him shoot the crossbow just like that. So yeah, and you can have it as an axe if you want to. But hey, it's your toy. Display it however you wish. Now let us move on to the final member of this team. Actually, you know, move these guys a little bit more to the right. There we go. So yeah, so we have Twin Strike. It's transformed to his double-headed beast mode, or kind of a dragon mode, I don't know. So he has 2 tails. Unfortunately, something broke on this figure, because as you can see this side, you don't see this on this side anymore. It's kind of snapped off because this was too tight. It was too tight. I kind of forced it too much, and it accidentally broke off, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, but it's still a nicely done beast mode, I will say. Got the metallic blue paint right there for the front legs, and that's the only spot where you can actually see the metallic paint. So yeah, that's the only place where you can see it. But it's a thing they can do. So yeah. But still, nice little paint for the head sculpts, you know, the red for the eyes. So yeah, nicely done beast mode, I will say. But yeah, nice. It's straight to the point. It's simple. The articulation in this mode is nothing much. You know, the heads can move down, kinda. You know, the heads can actually move, you know, side to side if they want to. It's a thing they can do. The front legs, they can actually rotate around. They're on a ball joint. The ball joint is too tight, so I don't want to move it that much. The hind legs, they're on a ball joint right here, and you can actually rotate the feet around at the ball joint right here as well. And you can actually flip up and down the tail. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the articulation in this mode. So now, last but not least, the weapon that he uses is another hammer. Yeah, it's another hammer, but what's kind of weird that the other guys uses, you know, the weapons are like metallic, you know, kind of a dark grayish metallic color or something, but this one is like unpainted gray. I have no idea why they kind of broke the unity right there, unfortunately. But anyway, So you can actually store this in the beast mode. Again, you got multiple ports right there. But if you want to, obviously, you can actually plug this into the mouths of the beast mode right there, just to be funny about it. Hey, for storage if you want to. Hey, it's a thing. Or you can see there's a center port right there in the tail, and you can actually plug this right there. And it's not a bad way to store the weapon. It's a nice way. It's clever, pretty clever. But yeah. But anyway, so now let's transform Twin Strike into his robot mode. So I'm gonna bring this back just like so. You want to bring the arms down, bring the legs down first, bring the legs down, and just flip up the tails. There we go. And whoops, and just bring the arm down like so, and just open up the chest, and just flip out his head right now. And there we go. Just close that up. Now, here comes the hard part. Here comes the hard part. Now, this section right here, it's on the slider, so I can actually bring this out. So what you're supposed to do is rotate this around until it sits like right here. So this is the part where you have to flex some plastic, and I don't like that. So I mean, you can't really rotate this way because it's kind of hard to do. So the only way to rotate this around is this way. So just rotate this down just like so. So that's the only way to rotate this around. So but yeah, and if this wasn't broken, then I could just rotate this around, but unfortunately it's broken. So, and if you want to, you can actually rotate this around to make this as the robot mode feet, and obviously me personally, I like this better as robot mode feet. So yeah, me personally. So yeah, so there you have Twin Strike fully transformed into his robot mode. It's a really nice robot mode, I will say. Really nicely done. I think this is my second favorite robot mode, I will say. So yeah, really nice. Got the metallic paint. Oh, I was wrong. the metallic paint is not just here. The metallic paint is also on the head. So that's pretty nice. Really nice. Got metallic pink, got pink or violet-ish paint right there on the chest, and then a little bit right here. Got a nice Predacon symbol on the chest. A nice red for the eyes, got silver for the face. Yeah, really nicely done head sculpt, I will say. Really gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah, really nicely done robot mode. Again, it kind of sucks. Yeah. Hey, my fault. Okay, it's my fault anyway. Got a little bit of strip of pink paint right there on the legs. So yeah, pretty nicely done robot mode indeed. The articulation is pretty much the same in beast mode, so I'm not gonna go through it that much. So yeah. Now of course he can hold his hammer. You can actually give him his hammer. Hey, oh, rotate this around. So there we go. You can give him his hammer. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. So there you have all the Predacon dudes, all the Abominus dudes in their robot modes, and they look pretty cool, I will say. They look pretty cool, I will say. So yeah. So now let's get down to the nitty and the gritty, which is the final combination for these guys to form Abominus. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have returned. I had to do something first before I can continue. But anyway, so now let us start with the combination for each Predacon to form Abominus. So the first thing I would like to do is talk about the weapons, because the weapons, they can actually combine with each other to form a big gigantic axe weapon. So that is awesome. So I'm going to take the weapons from each member. Let's unplug this, unplug that, get out the hand, there we go. So there we go, and then, hey, wind razor, hey, anyway, take out the weapon, there we go, and just take out this guy's weapons. And now, first thing I'd like to do is, I want to take this and just plug this in together, like that, I believe so. Or no, rotate this around, like that, there we go. Then just plug this onto the other side, just like so, and there you have that. So now what you want to do now is bring down the camera a little bit more. There we go. So now what you want to do now is you want to take this and just plug this onto the side right in there, and just plug this onto the other side just like so, and there you have the combined mode axe. So that is awesome, man. That's a big gigantic weapon. So I'm gonna put this off to the side for now, and we shall get down to the transformations for each member into their combined mode. So the first one I would like to do is transform Hunger. So to transform Hunger into his robot mode is actually not that hard. So you want to take this section right here, this chest piece right here, to bring this down. So you have your clearance to rotate this around to reveal the Abominus head, just like so. Just bring this up like so, and there you go. So just rotate this up like that, and just bring this up just like so. There we go. And just rotate this around and just put this up. There we go. And there you have that done. So now you want to take this section right here, just bring this down, bring that down, and there you have Hunger in his torso mode. So then now he's done. So now we take Blight right here and just rotate this around, or wait, no. So you want to take this, you want to take the head right here and just flip all this in, just like so, and there you go. So now you want to take this section right here, just bring this down, not all the way, just bring this down to that stopping point, and you can see here there are pegs right there, and there are ports on the sides right in there. So just plug this in just like so, and just plug this in, plug it in, there we go. So just plug that in, and there you have that. So now just take this and just unclip this and just bring this forward, bring this to the back like so, and just bring this to the back just like so, and then I would like to flip in the hands just like that. So there you have Blight in his leg mode. Now for Ripper Snapper, you want to take the legs and just tab them together. You want to bring this down just like so, and there we go. So now you want to untap all this and just flip around the head like so, and just bring this all the way to the back, and there you have Ripper Snapper fully transformed into his leg modes. And now we'll work on the arm bots. So they're pretty easy. So you want to take this section right here, just bring this down, bring this up just like that. It's just like going back into beast mode. Just flip out the tail and just bring out the head just like so, because this is going to become the hand. So there you go, and just bring this up. There we go, and just bring all this up, just bend this forward. There we go, and there you have your arm all done for Wind Resource. So just take this and put this off the side. There we go, put there, right there. And now for Twin Strike, what you want to do is actually transform him back into his beast mode, basically. So just open this up, you rotate the head around like so, and just bring all this up, bring all this up, bring this down, and just rotate this up a little bit more. So it actually looks more like a claw or something. And there we go, looks like a claw. There we go, there you have that. And now you want to take this section right here, and you want to rotate this up, and rotate this up. And there we go. So there we go. No problem right there. So now just rotate this around, rotate that around, and there you have the arm for the arm mode for Twin Strike. So now let us combine the Predacons into Abominus. And I'll take this section right here and just clip all this in, just like so. And there you go. So there we go. One side all nice and clipped in. And I'll take the other side and just clip all this in. Clip all that in. Not sure if it's clipped in. There we go. There you have that. And just close all this up. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't want to clip in all the way. I don't know why, but hey, yeah. Just make sure that this is tabbed in securely. Unfortunately, there's no room. There's not enough room to tab this back in, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So there we have the legs all plugged in. There we go. So now we take the arms. Wait, let me raise up the camera a little bit more so you can see what I am doing right here. So there we go. There we go. There you have that. So now I take this and just plug this on to the ports right there. And am I doing this right? I don't know if I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm doing this right. So there you have one arm plugged in, and we take the other arm and just plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. There we go. So there, I think we're done. Are we done with the combination? Yes, we are done with the combination. So there you have Abominus fully combined. And it's a really cool combiner, I will say. I do quite like the design of this combiner. I like how the Predacons combine and form Abominus, even though the instructions don't even tell you how to do it. So that's unfortunate, but hey, it's still a really nicely done combine mode overall. So let's get in closer. We can take a look at the head sculpt. Nicely done head sculpt, I will say. Nice white paint for the face, yellow for the eyes, got some white paint on the chest as well. Yeah, I like how all of this comes together. It looks really good, I will say. It looks pretty nicely done, I will say. Now, articulation on this this combined mode. I mean, you can use these ball joints right here for the hips. No knee joints because everything is clipped in, and yeah, no ankle tilt as well. You can move the arms around, you know, rotate them around like so. You can use this joint if you want to. You can use this hinge if you want to, you know. Yeah, just like bring the hand forward, you know, and bring hand inward. I mean, so so yeah, you can do that if you want to. But yeah, it's still a very nicely done combined mode overall, though. So yeah, pretty nicely done. So yeah. Now, yeah, I mean the articulation is not that much, but hey, it's still a nicely done combined mode. So of course he can definitely hold his big old combined, yeah, his big old combined mode weapon. So just take this and just plug this into Wind Resort's mouth. There we go, and there we go. He's holding the big gigantic axe. So yeah, I mean that's epic. That is really epic. Unfortunately, it makes him very front heavy, so you have to bring him back a little bit more so he can actually hold it, you know, nice and securely. So there you go. You can hold up the weapon. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But me personally, I'm not gonna give him the big mofo weapon. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm going to plug in the weapons to the various ports that are visible. So for me, I just take this off right there. Just unplug this, unplug all that, unplug all that. So for me, what I would do is take this, you know, take this, and just give him, you know, this weapon right here. I just give him this weapon right there. Wait, nope, there we go. Anyway, just give him this weapon right there. For me personally, I'm just give him the little blade right there. Then this section right here, this weapon right there, it goes like on this port right there on the side, right there. That's what I do, me personally. And then I take this weapon right there and just plug this to the back, just like so. And you know, that's me personally. I mean, it's your toy. Display it however you wish. So yeah. And then this section right here, I would like to plug in to this port right there, just like so, to make that, you know, makes it look cool. It covers that, you know, that the shoulder piece right there. So that's pretty cool. And then I would like to plug this in to this port, just like so. And there we go. So this is my display for Mr. Abominus. So I mean, it's your toy. You can display it however you wish, but hey, it's a thing. It's a thing you can do. Oh, this one came undone, unfortunately. Anyway, so yeah, still, in my opinion, it's a nicely done combined mode, very nicely designed, nicely painted, I nicely colored as well. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful, I will say. So now let us move on to some size comparisons. Here is Abominus compared with the last Knight Deluxe class Autobot Steelbane, and when he's all combined together, he's pretty much deluxe size. You know, he's actually still a little bit shorter than Steelbane, but he's pretty much a deluxe size. So there you have that. So let's move on to the next comparison. And last but not least, here is Abominus compared with the Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Ripper Snapper. So that's pretty much it for the Rebotmir comparisons. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Abominus, and so let's run down to the each figure first. So my two personal favorites of this set are basically Winrazor and I think Twin Strike. Yeah, I think the arm bots are really good. The leg bots are not that bad, but you know, they're that. But yeah, Ripper Snapper and Blight, they're okay. They're fine figures in my opinion. Hunger is a good figure too, so he's a really well done figure. I had to go all the way to Singapore to find this guy. So I found all the limb bots in Malaysia, but I only found this guy in Singapore. That was it. But yeah, unfortunately. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, still, it's a nicely done set, I will say. Each of these bots they're fun to mess with, easy transformations, you know, straight to the point. You know, I do like all the designs of the individual bots, and the overall combined mode looks really good in my opinion. I will say it's a fun combined mode to put together, and yeah, this is the way I'm going to display my Abominus. You know, it looks cooler with all the weapons just plugged on, you know, Abominus like literally just random. But yeah, pretty cool. So if I were to rank Abominus from a scale of 1 to 10, like overall as a whole set, I think I would just give it you know, an 8 out of 10. So it's not perfect. He definitely needed some more articulation here and there, but you know, each of these figures are Legion class figures, so what are you gonna expect? So yeah, but 8 out of 10 is really well done. It's a fun set to mess with. I definitely enjoy putting this together. I've definitely enjoyed reviewing all these figures and, you know, putting it together as Abominus. So it's pretty enjoyable for me anyway. So anyway, so that is pretty much it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below, and while you're at it, click that notification bell icon down below as well, so that you know when my new videos are up and ready. And you can and if you like this video, go ahead and do me a favor and slam dunk that thumbs up button. Give it a like. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And yeah, and if you want to check out my Transformers Prime reviews playlist, you can if you want to. So there is a link to the playlist in the description down below. And you can always check out bigbadtoystore.com for any availability for all of these figures. You know, your Hasbro stuff, your maybe third-party stuff. I don't know, but yeah, you can always check out that website for any availability. So I'll post a link to that website in the description down below as well. So I think that's pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Abominus. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out. Yay!